Thanks for coming in with that perspective right here on ETNow. We've still got Ganesh Natarajan and we've got So Mittal, and also joining us on the phone line is Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw from Bangalore. Mr. Before I come to you, I want a quick word from So Mittal. Mr. Mittal, I have a tricky question for you, and I hope you don't offer a straight bat on this one, which is, Infosys has for long been, Mr. Murthy himself has kept saying for a very long time that this is not a family-run business, it's a professionally run business, and he's kept his family out of the company for the longest possible time. Now, he's inducted Rohan Murthy into his office. He's been made the executive assistant to the chairman, and a chairman's office has been created. This might come under some amount of criticism because Infosys prided itself in being a professionally run and managed company. How would you react to that?
Well, I think they should do what's best for them, right? I don't think they should worry about what people are going to say and do. I think if it makes sense, Rohan is a bright guy. He's got great credentials, and if he was the right guy, I don't think we should be treating him as Mr. Murthy's son, but somebody who is bright and smart. And I don't think, those are the kind of things that we should be evaluating this decision on. I think that they've taken a good decision. It's great that they were bold enough to review their own decision in a couple of years' time from where they were. And I think we should move on. And I would really say it doesn't matter, these young people are bright, and I think if the chairman needs help and if it is his son, so be it.
Really, so the key really is that you have the best man for every job, whether it's someone from the family or it's someone outside. As long as the job gets done and gets done well, that's really is the takeaway. We've also got, of course, Ms. Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, the Chief Managing Director of Biocon as well, joining in. Ms. Shaw, thanks for being with us. This sudden decision and sudden announcement of Mr. Narayan Murthy, being appointed the Executive Chairman once again, that's a move that you welcome. He's going to be in this position for the next 5 years now.
Well, it's a very, very welcome development, and I think Mr. Narayan Murthy has thought this through very, very carefully before taking such a difficult decision, because, Mr. Murthy is someone who's so principled that it has really, really been very unexpected, and it is a demand that he has basically, risen to because of the way the company has been perceived in the last few years since him stepping down.
So, just to pick on that point, it surely must have been very difficult for Mr. Murthy and even for Mr. Kamath to have come to this decision, because, not only are they great colleagues, they're also very close friends, and Mr. Kamath, of course, is one of the tallest leaders in the Indian industry, and for him to have taken this decision to step down on the back of a lot of pressure from investors and shareholders, because they clearly wanted someone who has a greater knowledge of the IT industry and who can be more hands-on at, in a sense, at fighting what is a really tough environment. Must have been a tough position for both of them.
Absolutely. I think it basically tells you what an intricate business Infosys is. And I think Mr. Kamath has been very gracious about the fact that he acknowledges and recognizes that it will take someone like Mr. Narayan Murthy to come back and restore Infosys to its old position.
Mr. So Mittal, do you want to comment on that? The fact that it's a tricky transition, isn't it? Because Mr. Kamath, like Ms. Shaw was pointing out, he's one of the very tall leaders of Indian industry. He's led several companies over the years, and for him to have taken this decision to step down to get a more hands-on and active Narayan Murthy must have been a tricky one, tough one.
Yeah, Kiran just said it. I think we're talking about professionals here. Right, and we're talking about somebody, I don't think it's about stepping down, it's about making way. I think Infosys is not about who owns it, right, or for that matter any company. We have large number of stakeholders in this industry. We have very many employees. We have, the stock market, there are analysts, there are customers. And I think if in the interest of the industry and the organization, if somebody has to make way, I think that doesn't diminish in any manner or reflect in any manner on the individuals who are involved here. I think it is gracious of him to have made this way in the larger interests of things, and for all you know, he may have been the one recommending it.
Ganesh Natarajan, coming on that, at the end of the day, it's surely tough for people